he has been my landlord since I started practice. And apart from that, he doubles as an in-law again because I have one of his daughter right in my house. I thank God for the good living. I served as I was a former commissioner for water resources in my state, just immediate commissioner in the state. And but presently, I'm fully back into practice. I'm fully packed. Well, I thank God.
Obviously, he's not a good in-law. He came into the hall without coming to see the in-law and said, Baba, I may have to withdraw.
Okay. Sorry, somebody said I have 2 wives. I have 4. I have 4. So please, I have 4. Plus or minus.
Good afternoon once again. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished colleagues, my point from what the chief organizer have laid down to ask, we must first of all cast our mind to the fact that there are some of our friends and colleagues who are not better than them, but for just their own lifestyle are not on WhatsApp. We must first of all understand that. I've traveled wide and I've met some of them who are not on WhatsApp. It's their own way of life not to be on social media. And their importance is as good as yours on this our reunion and even the platform. My belief is that if I saw on the program, I think third to the last, they wrote election/inauguration of trustees. I believe that that's a foundation from where we'll take off. The election or the trustees, this is a thankless job. Some have the natural flavor to do it without asking. Why some have reservation. I believe God will guide us to elect and push some people forward who will be a bit tasking to sacrifice to meet some of these our colleagues. Some of them are on the platform, they disappear from the platform just because from where they are now, they are supposed to be seen and not to be heard. I'll mention some of the judges. We have some judges among us. We have some magistrates who, the fear of the unknown, they may just make a comment on the platform. The Nigeria we are in today, from our own experience in the ministry, somebody will pick up his pen and write petition. And before you know it, what you make as a general, just as a normal human being, is taken out of context. But such people are ready to contribute, are even not better than me or you. So if we have the committee or what I call the trustees, they can have an ingenious way of reaching out to these people. And one of the best things I think we should start with is majority of us, even those I'm mentioning, have emails. Because one of the essential things in our society now, when you want to fill any form, you must have email. If you don't have email, you'll be shocked that you have indirectly rule yourself out of contention for that position. So I believe that we must first of all give our emails. We having this today, it's a reality that this platform will stand. I never thought we are not going to be, in my mind, I've been thinking we'll be less than 15. People have commitment somewhere. But if you look at it, you say 50 paid, with due respect. How many of us are here? We are more than half of that people. And those who are not here, who are on the platform, are sending their reservation as if it's so passionate, the reservation, if you read them. So it shows commitment. They not being here does not mean we are better than them. But for other commitment beyond them, they are out of this place. So I believe where we should take off is if I know in my mind, I have a popular saying in my own way, because I call myself a village man. You know yourself better than yourself. Nobody knows yourself better than you and your God. Even your parents that don't know you, but you know yourself. There are people that can keep this platform forever if they want, as we sit here. But the fear of, like Akau said, I like what he said earlier. He said sometimes we throw banters on the platform. Some of us are not so active. Let me use that language. Some are active. But those who are not active does not mean they don't have what to say. They are just enjoying what you are doing. They are afraid of either pitching their tent here or there and be bashed. Somebody like Akore, immediately he came in, I started laughing because why? He made sure that whether you like it or not, he must be here. And he came. You understand me? So the point is that, yes, this encourages some people. This other aspect discourages some people. Those are people who are not on the platform. On a personal note, I'm privileged and I'm happy to be here because I don't think I'm better than those our colleagues who are dead. I don't think I worship better than them. I don't think I have a favor from God better than them. But it's a bus stop. God said they've reached our bus stop. We're on the expressway. One day we'll reach our bus stop. Whether you like it or not, we reach it. So if we look back at those people who have died, Bayo Bako was correcting me that you say 30, that from his own understanding it's about 40-something people who have died. So if that should be the case, why don't we, once in a while, when you want to do some of these things, reflect back and look. If you contribute, there is something this platform did that made me to be a standing member to today, and I will continue to be. They say contribute. Some people died. Want to visit the family. The way it's generated, the response, I was shocked because I couldn't believe it. Hawa said, religion is not the issue. Let's face reality. I don't think my tribe is important. My height is not important. The important thing there is the love, the brotherhood we shared. One thing we should know, money has no tribe. Water has no tribe. Food has no tribe. I can continue like that. What you enjoy, I enjoy. What you dislike, I dislike. So why bring religion? Why bring tribe? The important thing we should focus on is the way we started like the same father, the same mother. And we have shared it for so long. I was traveling to Gambia. A day before traveling, I just scrolled I saw Babadoko's number. I called him. I was sure Babadoko was at the airport 2 a.m. to receive me. And he drove me, I thought he was driving me to my hotel. He drove me to his house. I was there for two weeks. As a civil servant, you know what that means? Do you know what the dollar I made in my pocket for 2 weeks, not staying in an hotel? Nobody can do that. Nobody can do that except a brother. He never told me. He left his time and everything. I've gone somewhere. I was in a presidential panel. I got to Kaduna. We don't have a court to sit. I saw my big brother here, Serki. I said, Jafaru is here now. He took us. In short, the CJ was surprised. I already got to the hall. The chairman of this was impressed. How did you know that? I said, this is my classmate. All of them, we were together. I was in Maiduguri in the same panel. I got there. I didn't know that my classmate was the DPP. He was appearing before us. I was questioning him. Yes. He was saying, your face look familiar. I said, leave that. Answer my question first. Later, I said, your face look familiar. How familiar would my face be? So I didn't know in APU. I said, everybody started laughing. I said, you don't even know each other. Because there's no platform. We have all grown up. Some with white hair, some high. So the important thing I'm trying to say, please, I don't want to miss it. I think we should be able to connect with the good, the bad, and the ugly among us. We are all together. When somebody is suffering or he has anything, we extend a hand of fellowship. When he's celebrating, we are there. Gani, I must give it to you. I think today you should be the happiest person. You never thought it is possible. When somebody died in Bedouin, money was contributed. Gani went there on behalf of with all the risk, machine, everything to get there. Some, with due respect, I don't want to use bad word on our colleagues, was asking how much was remaining. I felt bad. I felt like crying. Whatever you give out, you have already given it out. You've already believed it has gone. Why ask what is remaining? Remaining for what? That he didn't go there or he didn't deliver the message. Even in this our platform now, we say we should contribute. That's what caused the problem. How much? We should not look at the quantum of the value attached to it. What is the result? Some of the people here are happier than me. Me, I'm happy, I believe so. But some people are happier than me. So what? Today is the reality. We have not seen each other for 30 years, close to. here, one way or the other, have a child that is grown up, have a graduate, one way or the other. You are looking for a job, and he's there, you call him on the time. Your job, son will be looking at you. My father can do it from here. It's not, it's the connection. We need to build it. And please, what I'm hammering on, those who are not on the platform, please try to reach out to them. They have things to give us, and I hope you will get it.
I associate and adopt what the last speaker has said, but not in total. I differ with respect to the suggestion for election officers to run this forum. Those that are running this forum are running it with passion, the best way anyone could. I suggest that they should be allowed to continue running it until such a time when they cannot. It can be better than this. Gani in particular has been, Gani, okay. Gani and Abuja have been both persuasive and persistent. And I'm a case in point. I'm not on the WhatsApp group. Gani had contacted me severally. Abuja has spoken to me, but for some reason, I do not want to be on the WhatsApp group. But then, they have always reached out to me. At some point, Gani actually got angry with me, and I told him, I know you are angry, but we will remain together. I may not be on the WhatsApp group, and somehow I'm here today. Some of us that are not on the group are not here. So I'm just making the point that they are persistent enough, they are persuasive enough, they are committed enough. So they should be allowed to continue running this forum for as long as they want to. Thank you.
I would like to identify myself with the submissions made by Babaduko and Jim Adams at the same time. But I will further recommend that, please, for the purposes of the future, this event should hold at the Faculty of Law of the Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, even if it is for once. Thank you, sir. Elema is just coming, sir. I'm holding it for him.
Okay. So, I stand on the existing protocol. Good afternoon, colleagues. So I'm highly delighted to be part of this unique gathering. I'm very, very sorry for coming late. We were having a get-together for my IG in Nasarawa, but when Zaid called me, I say I can just forget about that one. I start coming. I just dropped from my. So I'm sorry for coming late. My name is A.A. Lemon, still.